Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy Melee all day, man. Coming at you with a little video, man. It's just a little something, man, that for the people, man, that maybe you don't know. And one of my homeboys just went through it, and I was like, bro, how could you do that? And he was like, man, I thought the lawyer, da-da-da. Man, you gotta watch these lawyers out here, man. You gotta realize, man, that lawyers or public defenders, their job is to get the money out your pocket. They go to work with the prosecuting attorney and the DA and the judges. They go to work with them every day, man. They go to lunch, they play golf with them, and they're probably like, you know, man, I got this dude, man. I think he's selling drugs, man. He got a lot of money, man. He's trying to beat the case, man. I told him, man, 30,000. Man, Your Honor, you know what I mean? I'll throw you 8. Prosecutor, I'll throw him 5, you know what I mean? I'll give him probation or something, man. And then they'll, you know, the DA might say, man, I don't like this guy. He got to go down, man. And your attorney will backstab you, man. You got to watch him, man. My man, he got pulled over, right? And he had some weed on his shirt. You know what I mean? He had some, damn, crazy. He's fat. He had some weed on his shirt. And they hit him with a DUI. So, you know, he was fighting it, man. So then he ended up going to jail. Not for the weed, but for drugs. So he's in jail like 3 years. He was out on the case probably like a year and a half. So it ended, and then he got out of jail, and then he was back dealing with this. So it was like 6 years ago that this happened. So they wanted to suspend his license and put the breathalyzer on his car. So he's like, I'm taking it to trial. I wasn't drunk. You know, he could have had a chance to beat it. The cops smelled weed and found some weed on him, and they want to say DUI. Weed's legal now. Like, you know, he had a lot of things in his favor. Well, the lawyer, cutting deals, said, this is what we're going to do, man. You'll pay a fine. You'll plead guilty. And you'll have 6 months probation, and that's it. So he's like, all right, cool. So he takes the plea, because if he go to court and lose, which, you know, you taking that chance. You taking that chance whenever you go to court. You know, they could burn you, bury you. So he took the plea. And he gets the paper in the mail, pled guilty. They putting the breathing joint on his car, and he loses his license for 6 months. So he calls the lawyer, and the lawyer's, oh, that must be a mistake. So how's it a mistake, man? PennDOT ain't picked my name out of a hat and do all this. Y'all put that paperwork in, man. I said, well, when you signed the plea agreement, what did it say on it? It said, I plead guilty. I said, bro, whenever you plead guilty to something, the punishments and everything that you got to go through should be on there. Why would you sign that? You done been to court, you done been to jail, you should know this. So, man, if you ever take a plea, man, and you're signing guilt and you're pleading guilty, whatever your punishment is going to be should be on there. Don't sign nothing if it ain't, man. It's like, it's crazy, man, how the legal system is, man. Like, you smoking weed, and they want to put an alcohol breathalyzer, breathing thing on your car. You got to pay for that. You got to pay each month for that. You got to pay for them to put it on. You got to pay for them to take it off. And you got to breathe in that joint. You be driving, you gotta breathe. You can't start the car unless you breathe. Like, and it's all for money, man. Like, I was just thinking, like, you know, the legal system, the shit that governs us, man. We go through life, man, living our life. People don't vote, they don't pay. You only pay attention to shit that affects you, you know what I mean? But meanwhile, there these legal people and senators and lawmakers. That's what I was looking for, lawmakers. These lawmakers be making laws, and they got companies that put money in their pocket, and they bend the law to favor them, man. And then they making laws to put black and brown people in jail, and it's just crazy, man. Like, we don't get involved because they hit us with so many distractions. You're so busy living your life, and then when something happens to you and you got to go to court, you get fucked. And then it's like, damn, man, how can they do that? Yeah, they can do that, man. Like, we live life, man. Like, you're born, man, and you live life. It's like the Matrix, man. Like, these people have us under control, man. They have us under control, and they put so much control on you, man, that you find yourself just wanting to have fun because of the doldrums of life, man. People just want to have fun, man. You go to work, come home, like, I need to do something, man. I need to have some fun, man. I need to this, I need to that. And then you looking to other people for the fun and all. It's just, man, life sometimes, man. It's to the point, man, where I just get to, like, you know what? I just wish I was a dumb, stupid motherfucker, man. A dumb, stupid, selfish motherfucker, and all I could think about is myself, and I would have less stress, you know what I mean? Like, I gotta get to that point, man. I'm trying, you know, I'm trying to be a selfish bastard. Because, god damn, man, I like have a heart, man. I care about shit, man. I don't want to see everybody win, man. You see motherfuckers out here jealous, can't stand to see you winning. What you so happy for? Like, really? Shit be wild, man. Like, this life we live is wild, man. But be careful, man. Be careful when you're dealing with that court system, man, because there are people in jail serving big sentences, people with big fines on them, and they shouldn't even be going through that, man. But trusting in other people, man, trusting in them attorneys, man. That shit's crazy, man. So, man, if you gotta plead guilty to something, hey, man, make sure on that paper you signing that you see what you plead guilty to, because you might just lose your license, man. Real shit. I'll be back with something else later on, y'all. Be easy.